Salete omnes. It's Mr. Mathis here. I hope everyone is safe, healthy, comfortable at home, doing okay despite the crazy circumstances. I really hope you guys are safe. I really miss you guys. I miss being in the classroom with you guys. And trust me, it's just as stir crazy as you are. I don't know how many times I cleaned my apartment, read the same book over and over again, and counted the amount of cracks that are in my hardwood floor in my apartment, as crazy as that sounds. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to go over 1.4 of Caesar's De Bello Gallico, Gallic War, lines 1 through 3, which you translated for me Thursday and Friday. As well, I'm going to introduce some new lines of that same section that I'm going to translate with you guys. And your assignment for me today is to answer the questions about the lines that we went over together through this video, as well as translate on your own the very last section of it. So again, we are going to use the same lines that I'm going over again with you right now, as well as you're going to translate the very end of 1.4, so we can put it behind us. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and go over the lines that you were to translate on Thursday and Friday. So starting at the first sentence at the very top, we have Ea res helvetis per indicium annuntiata. So we start with our subject here at the very beginning of the sentence. We have Ea res, which means that thing, literally, but this is probably better translated to as that affair. And that affair in question, what we're referring to, as you recall, in 1.3, Orgetorix, the wealthiest and noblest Helvetian, convinced his people to leave from their confined mountainous borders and seek larger land for their very warlike tribe that deserves more territory, or larger territory. Everybody was on board with it. They thought that was a heck of an idea. They started packing up, preparing things for their trip in a few years. Also, during this, as you recall, Argetorix elected himself as an ambassador and talked to two other leaders, or not leaders, but two other influential members of two different tribes in order to hatch a conspiracy and form a triumvirate with them, 3 men, so that they could help each other gain power for themselves. So Orgetorix can ostensibly be the king of Helvetia as well. So that's the affair we're talking about, not leaving Helvetia, but again, Orgetorix's conspiracy. Okay, Eres, that affair. Now we go at the very end of the sentence, we have annuntiata, was announced, perfect passive participle from annuntio. Again, gender, number, and case right here, matching with Eres, the subject, was announced to the Helvetians, dative plural, to them, per indicium, through information, through knowledge, or a better way of translating this would be through an informer. So again, that affair was announced to the Helvetians through an informer. So the jig is up, Orgetorix has been found out of his secret plot to take over. So next sentence, we have moribus suis orgetorigem ex vinclis causam quaegerant. So we start with an ablative phrase here, moribus suis, that means by their customs, or you could say according to their customs. Probably be a better translation there. According to their customs, main verb down there, they, being the Helvetians, they compelled, or they forced, direct object, orgetorigem, Orgetorix is a third declension noun. We have forced or compelled Orgetorix to causam dicere is an idiom, to plead his case, literally to say his cause, but to plead his case, a legal term here. From ex vinclis, from chains, or we probably say it in English better, in chains. So again, they clapped him in irons, and now they're forcing him to, again, stand trial for his conspiracy. So again, according to his custom, or according to their customs, they compelled Orgetorix to plead his case from chains. Okay? So now he's in deep trouble. Last part of your translation, Thursday and Friday. So we start right here with apportava. This is from apportat, which is an impersonal verb, where you would say it was necessary. Imperfect here. It was necessary, or you could say it was fitting. Now we go to an indirect statement that condemned, we're talking about orgeterix, pay the penalty, poenam sequi. Again, literally follow the punishment or penalty, but idiomatically, pay the penalty so that he is burned, cremeretur, imperfect subjunctive here, and passive third person, so that he is burned by fire. Igni is ablative in this case. It's an I stem, so look out for that. That I is not dative, that is actually ablative, so that he is burned by fire. So again, we have it was necessary, or it was fitting, that condemned, he pay the penalty so that he is burned by fire. Now this indirect statement with apportabat functions like a conditional, gives you kind of a condition of what happens to orgeterix if he is condemned. It was custom for the condemned man that he pay the penalty so that he is burned by fire. So this is his fate. It is not a fun fate. It sounds like a pretty scary thing our hero is facing. Or I should say anti-hero, right? All right, so here we go. This new section here that I'm going to start you with to get you started on the translation that I'm going to have you do tomorrow. We have die constituta causae dictionis. So right here we start out with an ablative absolute construction here, which literally means on the established day or the decided day. Of, here's a genitive here, of pleading the case. Causae dictionis, of pleading the case. So again, legal term of being in court, basically on the established day for pleading the case. So of pleading the case, of standing trial, right, for orgeterix. We have down here a subject nominative here, wonderful hero, orgeterix. Now we got to drop down over here. We have the main verb, third person, singular, cogit, gathered, orgeterix gathered. Now we're looking for a direct object, accusative. Omnem suum familiam, all his family. Now we have ad hominem milia decum. Odd in this case is going to translate as, instead of to or towards, as nearly 10,000 of people, nearly 10,000 people, talking about his family, how many people there were that were related to him, to his trial, and from everywhere, undique. So again, let's try that one more time. So we have orgeterix gathered from everywhere, from all places, undique, his whole family, numbering nearly 10,000 people, to his trial or to his judgment, right? And we have conduxit and led. There's our accusative here. Omnes clientes, all his clients, obiratosque suos, and his debtors, or people who owed him money, of whom, or of which, I should say, quorum, genitive plural, relative pronoun here, of which he had a great number, to the same place. So again, he led all his clients and his debtors, of which he had a great number, to the same place, eldam. So again, a dative here, to that same location that his trial was, where his family was being led as well, or gathered. Last part, we have per eos ne causam diceret se repuit. So we have through them, per eos, through them, through his family, through his clients and debtors, people who owe him money. Repuit se, we have he snatched himself away, or you could say he escaped. Literally, he snatched himself away from jail, literally, from his chains. So by their means, or through them, you could say by their means, he escaped. So that, negative purpose clause here with ne, remember ne introduces a negative purpose clause, so that he doesn't, so that he, in order that he not plead his case. So again, through them, he escaped in order not plead his case, causam diceret. Kirkuk's objective. So right now we have Orgetorix, who is arrested, was forced to stand trial, and he gathered all his familiars and his clients, and he escaped. Now we have Orgetorix, once the illustrious, rich Helvetian, popular, now running for his life. So we're going to finish that last part of 1.4 to learn the fate of our lovely Helvetian hero. All right, I hope that helped. Remember, please email me if you have any questions. Please attend my office hours 12 to 1, and we can talk about this in length. Again, please stay safe, guys. Be well. I really hope I can see you someday soon. All right? Have a great one, guys.